Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales 1986 Studio. Today's is what I eat in a day, and today is Saturday. So I'm up early because Grace has got dancing. I've prepared for breakfast. So for my breakfast, I am having a black coffee with some skinny syrup. This is free on the plan. Then I'm using one slice of the Hovis Seed Sensation wholemeal. One of these is a healthy extract B. I have had that toasted, and then on top I've had 15 grams, which is a tablespoon of the Asda's lemon curd, which is 2.5 sins. I've had that on top, and I've got some speedy raspberries. So that's my breakfast this morning. So my lunch today is a quick, simple. I've got to be back out the house in a bit to take Grace back to dancing, so she has ballet, and then she's got to go back in the afternoon for contemporary, so it's a very quick lunch. So I'm having a pasta and sauce, cheese and broccoli. This is made up with 300 ml of water. You can use milk, which is part of your A choice, but I just use water. I did it with some chicken skewers, and these are free. So that is my lunch. So I'm just having a quick coffee before I go out. Black coffee with some skinny syrup, this is free. And then I'm having a Milky Bar, which is 3.5 sins. And this is from a selection box. So that's my afternoon snack. So I've not been on here a lot. You've not seen me a lot. So I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat. I'm currently just eating some raspberries. What's this speed food? I'm currently changing the dining room. We're making it into like a farmhouse feel because we live in a converted barn, so I'd like a dining room which has a modern twist to like a farmhouse feel dining room. So I've just been clearing it all out. We've currently got a skip on the driveway, so a lot of sorting out, so I've been concentrating on that. In about an hour's time I'm going to take Grace back to dancing. She's got contemporary dance. She does ballet in the morning, and then today's a new dance what she's joining called contemporary, same dance school. So we're going back dancing soon. So I'm just eating my raspberries. And as tidying up, I found one of my first laptops when Max was born, so nearly 11 years old. And oh my goodness me, the footage I have found on there and photographs, I've just like reminisced, and I've took a few photographs off the laptop off my phone, so I'll insert the first one here. This is me. Max would have been 2 in this photograph, and I had ballooned then, so I was really unhappy with my body because prior to that, 2 years since that, I would have been a size 12. When I got married, I was between a size 12 and 14. After you've had a child, and I'm very blessed to have children. After you've had children, your body changes immensely, and you have to get used to your body in a different way, and I couldn't get used to it. I'd never been a big girl. I was always sporty. I never carried a lot of weight. I was very lucky in that respect. And then when I gained weight and I couldn't shift it as quickly as I wanted to, I was very unhappy. And this was when I'd not even started Slimming World, didn't even know about Slimming World. And soon after that I found out that I was pregnant with Grace, and then after I had Grace I hit my highest weight after Grace. And yeah, and looking back I can just remember how unhappy I was in my own skin, and not liking what I saw, and just looking at all my imperfections as gross and disgusting. And it's taken a good, 6, 7, 8 years, 8 years, well 8 years really, to get to where I feel now about my body. And when I look at my C-sections and I look at my stretch marks and my wobbly bits, I have a different way of looking at that now. I'm more ease with them. I'm very blessed at them because I know that there's some women out there who would love to have stretch marks and cesarean sections because it means that they've been blessed with children. So I am very thankful for that, and that's how I see it now, as a blessing. And I try not to knock myself, but I always look back because it always keeps me going forward, because I never want to be back in that place of being overweight. Not because, just because mentally I didn't like it, and I just wasn't very happy at all. For me, I'm all about body confidence. If whatever weight or size, whatever, if you rock it, that, you know, it's kindly up to you. But for me, being overweight and being that size, I was severely just not happy at all, and I had to do something. So yeah, it was nice looking back and reminiscing and going, oh my goodness me. And that was it. And then we used to have like an old camcorder, and me and Chris got it when Max was first born. We treated ourselves to a camcorder to capture memories and things. And if I can, I'll put the footage here. Hopefully I'll be able to put it in. And this is Max talking. He literally just turned 2. And Santa bought him a Ferrari for Christmas, like a toy Ferrari, what you put your feet on and it moves. And oh yeah, it was so sweet to look back. So sweet. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this Saturday. I'm now going to finish off eating these. The boys are at football. Rovers are playing Portsmouth today, so game of football. And then after football, Max and Chris are going to get my wallpaper. I should say our wallpaper for our dining room. It's like a tartan, a subtle tartan feel, but it's like in like greys and creams. I'm just having one wallpaper, so I need 2 rolls of it. So he's going to get that. Then we're going to have a look at it and then take the lightest colour out of that, and that'll be for the other walls. So that's Chris's job. I'll show you my Welsh dresser. So this is the dresser, my Welsh dresser. So Chris has primed it. So I'm having this like a cream colour, and then it'll have the wooden sideboard, and all this will be cream as well. It's just had a primer on it. The wallpaper is just starting to get stripped, and that'll be all like a tartan all the way round that. And then we've took the knobs off. The knobs which came with it were these, which are lovely for some people, but for me it's just not my taste. So we've taken these off, and we're just going to put normal knobs on them. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I absolutely love this, and I can't wait to like decorate it. Oh, I just can't wait. I absolutely love it. So this is going to be kept wood, all this, and then everything else will be like a cream colour. Like I said, it's just had a primer put on. So yeah, that's my Welsh dresser. I absolutely love it. So I've got carrots and peas. I've got couscous, which I've made up with a vegetable stock. So that is free. Then I've got an Aldi burger, which is one sin with some healthy extra A cheese on top. Then I've got a sin's worth of mayonnaise, and then I have Coke Zero, which is free on the plant. And I thought, if I don't have this, and as soon as my husband rings to say he's leaving football, and he goes, what we're having for tea, if I'd not cooked it, I'm most likely going to have a takeaway. So I have to eat this because I don't want a takeaway. So that is everything what I'm going to eat for my tea for tonight. I do apologise about the bad lighting, but I've just come upstairs. I'm going to take my makeup off and the ironing board's up with a black coffee. I'm going to do that, do some ironing, do the kids' uniforms, and yeah, so that's the plan of action now. Tea was lovely, a bit of bobs, but I need to go shopping. We're going shopping on Monday. So I just want to talk about SlimCon. As you know, my phone, as you know, it has been cancelled. So what do I know regarding SlimCon 2019? Well, very little. I just want you guys to know a little bit of backstory. So in 2018 SlimCon, I had paid for a ticket. I was super excited that I was going as a guest. I couldn't wait to meet people who I'd followed for ages, who within the Slimming World community on YouTube we'd become quite good friends. I was really excited. I was excited to travel with Debster. It was really, really good, and 2018 was really good fun. I absolutely loved it. But I was going as a guest, as I just said, and then I got approached to become a speaker, to go on stage with a panel of lovely women and talk about my weight loss and answer some questions what you guys had asked. Most of them were regarding my Friday finds. And it was such a laugh. I absolutely loved it. I loved meeting people. And it was nice for me to say thanks for supporting my channel. And I absolutely had a blast. But I went as a guest and I was asked to become a speaker in 2018. And because of that, I got then asked to become a speaker once again for the SlimCon 2019. And I said, yep, I had an absolute ball, I'll do it again. So my name was put up on the lineup with other lovely humans as well, and that was it. Then all of a sudden it got announced that it was going to be at Reading, and tickets were on sale through the Eventbrite website, and then it comes closer to the event and there's been no promotion, there was no communication, like what's going on, what we're going to do, what kind of panels is it going to be. We knew absolutely nothing got said to us. And then every time you asked about like what hotels, it was like I'm sorting it out, and it just became a bit like, then there was a massive question mark came up regarding venue. We were like, okay, that's new to us, but we were all reassured that it would be fine, not a problem. People started pulling out for their own personal reasons, and those people who pulled out at that time, honestly, hand on heart, thought that the event was going to go ahead. They had their own personal reasons why they pulled out, and the event was still going to happen. And then the organiser, Patrick, announced that he was cancelling SlimCon. He made the decision to cancel it. He was going to put up a vlog telling you people that it had been cancelled and where to get refunds, etc, etc. So we obviously were absolutely gutted that it had been cancelled, and we're waiting for him to make a formal announcement. Tickets were then still available to purchase on the Eventbrite, and we were like, this ain't right. No. People were asking us, are we still going to SlimCon? And we knew that it was still going ahead. I want to tell you that by the time Patrick told us and by the time you guys actually knew, there was very short time different. It was literally days, because we were like, we can't wait any longer, this has got to be done. So we supported each other, the speakers, and we made then an official statement to say it had been cancelled. And we told you what we knew, that it had been cancelled. We were very upset that it had been cancelled, but you needed to contact Patrick or Eventbrite, because we don't know how you would get a refund or what the method is, and that was it. So honestly, all the speakers knew as much as you did basically, and we didn't have any control whatsoever regarding the venue or anything. All we got asked was to go onto the list to talk about our own journeys, answer some questions, and to meet some people who I followed for ages, and to meet people who want to meet us. And we're very fortunate that people, you know, it's a really nice experience, and that's the honest truth. And I'm absolutely gutted for people who have booked flights, who have booked train tickets, who have booked hotels and they can't get the money back. It's heartbreaking. And yes, so that's, I just thought I would mention it. So I absolutely are gutted that I'm not going to be able to meet people, because it is an amazing event. It is a lot of fun. So if you have purchased a ticket, you should be receiving an email. Within that email, it should then tell you how to get a refund for your tickets. So once again, I'm ever so sorry that I won't be meeting you lovely people, but that decision was taken out of our hands, and we just thought you needed to know as soon as. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to take my makeup off and do some jobs. I'm going to get the ironing done. I'm going to get the school uniform ironed, so it's all done and dusted. I don't know what to have for my evening snack, but we'll decide later. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So it's a bit later on now, and I've decided to have a Highlights hot chocolate, which is 2 sins. I've got 12.5 grams of marshmallows, which is 2 sins. Then I've got it in my mug, which I call Sorrel, and that is my evening snack for tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this what I eat in a day slash chatty vlog. So as always, food optimizers and huge positive thoughts. Rachel and Grace.
I like this bell button and hit the like.
Oh, thank you. So take care. Send your positive thoughts, Rachel. Bye.